Hey everybody, this is Alzorath, and welcome back to Shadowrun Returns. I'm going to be moving into this lovely body hacking place. Employees only beyond this point. He's in the back. Okay, so we'll go find him back there. The smell of death and decomposition wash over you, only slightly masked by the minty fake fresh of the industrial grade antiseptic. Yay! So we have a few things here. We can't really interact with them just yet. Yeah, we can come in here and look at the body, but we can't interact with it yet. So, yeah. Unfortunately, there's no thieving stuff and just running away. Anyway, hovering over the recently departed is a small dwarf whistling a tune. His broad grin says, "I love my job, a little more than you'd want or expect from someone with the chop shop trade." As you approach, he looks up with the lopsided grin. There's something kindly in his eyes, though it might just be a stray reflection of chrome and surgical tools. "Sorry, I didn't expect any visitors at this hour, and some asshole at corporate took my receptionist. What can I do for you, ma'am?" "Are you the coroner?" I am John Dresden, the organ grinders branch manager here. So yeah, that makes me the franchise's coroner too. And you are?" Glitch, let's see. "I represent a man named Sam Watts, and I'm here to look into his murder." He frowns. "Interesting. A dead man makes for a strange client, but what makes you think he's here?" Sam had a locator chip, of course. "I see. Well, you're right. He's here. Not too many people know about the murder yet, though. The press haven't caught wind of it yet. With that being out of the way here, with it being all the way out of the way here in Barrens. Okay, Barrens is a part of Seattle. If I do the classic Genesis one, I don't remember which setting the Super Nintendo one is, but Genesis one actually is set in the same area, Seattle. So, yeah, you get to see the Barrens there as well. "So who told you he was dead?" Sam's digital ghost. "When his heart stopped, I got sent a recorded message asking me to bring his killer to justice. Guess he had a hunch." The dwarf raises his eyebrow, smile, wiping a suspicion from his face. "A dead man's switch, eh? Fascinating. I was working on him earlier. He's over there." Okay, so he's going to show us where he is. I'm going to see if there's anything I can loot yet. Let's see, is it Alt or is it Tab? I think it's Tab that lets me see things. I actually don't remember. So, Dresden, what do you have to say? "My second Emerald City Ripper victim, the third one was downtown. I guess the classics never go out of style. Not my title, that's what the Seattle press insists on calling the killer. All I know is that, like the original Jack, our Ripper knows how to handle a scalpel. But this one's even more twisted. He or she always removes the internal organ from the victim." What prize did the Ripper take from him? Liver was cleanly cut out. He drinks a lot. You probably don't want to steal his liver. Unless it's a replacement liver or something like that. "How about the other lucky contestants?" The first victim's heart was missing, the third had his spleen removed. "Dresden, get out here." "It's an orc." So, let's go ahead and... Can we loot that? They're over there talking. So let's go ahead and pick up the med kit. We'll pick up his body stuff. So what do you have? Sam's body is half covered by a sterile surgical sheet, his face an ashen white, but the first time without a smirk on it. Below the chest, there's a small pencil-thin incision covered in dried blood. Beyond that, the corpse is immaculate. It would seem as if the killer knew exactly what they wanted from him and took it. Next to Sam are several plastic envelopes containing the evidence found on his body. You can examine the evidence through the bag without spoiling it. Let's look at the business card. Moving things around, you can make out that it says it's a card from a place called the Seamstress Union. There's something handwritten on the back, but blood has made it illegible. Let's go ahead and look at the cred stick. Standard cheap, unsecured cred stick. No way of knowing what's on it without slotting it. Take the cred stick. We got 300 creds. Yay, credits. So, Nguyen for those of you who are involved in the world. Now let's look at the purple shirt. It's Sam's shirt. Several of the buttons are missing and blood has thoroughly soaked it. The bag sloshes a bit in your hand. And okay, the last one is the handwritten note. You can only see part of the note given the torn off bits and bloodstains. "Sam, I feel terrible that we have been long and to say I'm see you there. Love, Jessica." So put down the evidence bag. So we got a note there. That's pretty much all we can get from this. We've got to actually have another interaction out here with Mr. Happy. Can we actually see if there's anything else up here? Can we loot anything else in here before we... No? Okay. Yes, I will be doing the whole let's loot everything thing, because that seems to make more sense to me. Let's talk to you. Towering over the diminutive corner is a homicide detective right out of the central casting. If you ignore the tusks, pointed ears, and Neanderthal brow, you can smell his cheap aftershave from a mile away. So this new Ripper Vic, Watts, name's familiar? Didn't his mother kill herself a while back? So you insisted at the time. Come on, she offed herself and I had it on very good authority. Yeah, you're a corrupt cop is why you planned it. Especially, yeah, I won't spoil it. He explains it in a bit more detail in a minute. Now let's go, Dresden. Give me something to work with here. This Ripper's case is my ticket to Lieutenant's badge. I've already posted everything I know. The killer stuns the target with a combination of drugs and magic, then removes a single internal organ while they're still alive. The perpetrator is most likely right-handed, with a slim hand that knows its way around a scalpel. It's a decent understanding of human and metahuman anatomy, too. So I'm looking out for a whacked-out surgeon. Not necessarily. I don't know any surgeons who still use scalpels anymore. These days it's all done with computer-controlled lasers. Could be anyone from a military field surgeon to an antique medicine aficionado. You're no damn help, dwarf. The Lone Star detective finally notices superhuman powers of observation. Who the hell are you? I'm nobody who didn't hear nothing. I'm new to town. You the welcoming committee? If you're new to town, then let me be the first to tell you that I run the show. If you get in my way, you'll end up back here on a slab. Looks back at the dwarf. Dresden, get me more. I am putting someone in a cell or a box this week and claiming my promotion. Good. What's your story? Okay, Dresden looks amused. Do you always make friends that easily? I'm great at dinner parties, too. He cocks his head out to one side. Be straight with me. You really gonna work for the dead man? Sam was there when I needed him. I'm going to return the favor. Fascinating again. Detective McCliskey isn't interested in anything but Detective McCliskey. He'd convict his own mother if it meant another 10 million a week on his paycheck. Plus, he's on the take. You have honor after a fashion. I try to honor the dead in my work, so we have that in common. What can I do for you? On the take, who's paying to hold his leash? I don't know, but someone with major pull has been looking out for McCluskey's career and wallet. What was that about McCluskey said about Sam's mother? The official report is that she committed suicide about a year ago. Aren't you the official? The name's on the report, but the actual findings left some doubts. I can't say it wasn't suicide, but there was unusual bruises on her upper arms, and she didn't use her dominant hand to pull the trigger. I was told to drop it, so I dropped it. The whole healthy body can be worth a bunch of million, but individual organs not worth so much anymore, what with all the synth and cyber stuff on the market these days. Organ grinders only deals in the recently deceased. There's plenty of other chop shops that aren't as picky, though, and they don't care where the bodies come from, either. Doctors still learn to use scalpels in the first year of their medical school, as do coroners, but neither profession uses them much anymore. It's possible some of the slimier chop shops still use scalpels, I suppose, but I wouldn't know where to look. What's the Seamstresses Union? It's a nearby club in the Barrens that attracts lowlifes. You'd probably like it. Me, I'm not really the going out type. Always too much to be done around here. Plus, the dead are just easier to get along with. Where was Sam killed? Dresden looks up at you intently for a moment after speaking. Okay, we got 2 karma off of that as well. You know, I might be able to do you one better. Why don't you poke around those body lockers in the back and see if you find anything useful? Okay, then I'll do that. So let's go ahead and loot some more stuff here. We've got a basic med kit, a dock wagon basic trauma kit. Okay, it actually, yeah. Do they just flash on their own? No, we can alt. Okay, it is alt to actually see things. So I'm not seeing anything there or there. Let's just double check that we got everything out of here. I am making sure that I steal everything because, you know, items are useful for either selling or using. So up we go. Let's go ahead and talk to the drawers here. Cold storage drawer is labeled John Doe, but the internal thermostat is set to 21 degrees Celsius. Open the drawer. The cold storage drawer opens to reveal the fully clothed body of a man, arms folded across his chest in addition to sporting some of the brightest orange hair you've ever seen. Body seems to be in very good condition. Oh, easy there. Oh, Jake Armitage. In one quick move, he jumps down from the drawer and stands before you. For someone who just woke up in a morgue locker, he seems unfazed and pretty well put together. You spot a data jack drilled into his temples and some shamanistic tattoos peeking above his collar. It's an interesting combo. Okay, I told John to wake me up at 6 in the morning. Is it 6 yet? It doesn't feel like 6 yet. What do I look like, a damn alarm clock? Give me a break, chummer. I haven't had my soy calf yet. Well, so much for a good night's sleep. On the plus side, I notice you haven't killed me yet, so that's good. If you aren't after me, what's your story? Let's see. I'm looking into the death of Sam Watts. The coroner seems to think you can help me out. Sam, eh? Glad somebody cares. We used to drink together every now and then over at the Union. Decent enough guy, always in trouble over something or another, though. John, is this lady cool? Yeah, she's on the level, working for Sam. Believe it or not, some sort of dead man switch. I thought you could help her out. Maybe even stop moping around the shop all day. Thanks for volunteering me. He pauses, might be sizing you up, but it's hard to tell behind those shades. Those interesting shades with like a hypodermic needle off the side. Alright then, name's Jake, and you are? Call me Glitch. Nice to meet you. Well, it sounds like you're taking a dive into the deep end here. John's right. I might be able to help you out. I was with Sam the other night, the night of the murder. Poor guy. He was hanging at the Seamstresses Union that night, tripped out and rowdy. Been laying low here for a few days after a bad run. Mr. Kubota, asked me to throw Sam out, Mrs. Kubota, So I did, but out in the alley, some gangers got the jump on me. Okay. Maybe I need some soy calf after all. John, could you grab me a cup? Get your own damn cup. My hands are all dirty anyway. Now what's wrong with this intestine? You hear a loud squelching sound as Dresden continues his work. Thanks, John. You're a real pal. Anyway, there's a big fat corp bounty on my head. Like I said, my last job didn't exactly go according to plan. Out in the alley, a few Halloweeners got the jump on us. Damn gangers thought they could turn a quick profit on my head. Jake smiles. You get the impression it didn't work out so well for the gangers. Okay. So you've done this before? It's a long story. I end up in the morgue more often than the average guy. Jake's a regular. Should have started a rewards card, Jake. A few more visits and you get a free night's stay. Tell you what. You look... Oh. And he basically laughed at that, I think. I don't think we can actually go back, can we? Nope. Tell you what. You look like you can handle yourself in a fight. I could use some backup to settle the score with those Halloweeners out there. Their leaders got the whole gang searching the Barrens for me. I need to get rid of that asshole. In return, I take you to the place Sam was murdered. It's not safe to hit these streets alone at night. Trust me. And maybe I'll throw in some decent supplies while we're at it. Let's see. Okay, I do like a bit of street justice every now and then. Count me in. Great, I've been hiding out here ever since that run-in with the Halloweeners. Whiny bunch of gangers, but the stench of the Barrens is their turf. The stretch of the Barrens is their turf. Hell, I'm surprised you even made it to the morgue in one piece without packing some heat. Very funny, Jake. You can sleep in the dumpster tomorrow. So you need a weapon? You got a rifle? You don't like library windows, do you? Never mind. Here's a rifle you can borrow. So ready for an evening on the town? If you're buying. Okay, hey, I've already provided the party favors. Okay, so we've got him. We can leave whenever we're ready, and we will be leaving very, very, very quickly. I just need to double-check my inventory here. Let's see. You have 4 karma now. We do have a rifle. And it is equipped. Okay, so damage 10. We have 24 rounds in it. Most common assault rifle in the world. So we have a few things kind of set up. Riggers and... Okay. Yeah, we have a good setup here, I think. And yeah, we can't actually do any karma with him, unfortunately. But he's got 5 armor. What? What is he wearing? Nothing. He's just armored, I guess. Oh, he's a mage. Never mind. He's a weird combo. For those of you that are wondering, he's a mage and cyber guy. So if you look at his status here, you'll see that he has essence and magic. But essence will go down as you equip stuff. Yeah, anyway. He just follows arbitrarily. Do you have any more to say? I don't think you do. And double check that real quick. Nope. He got nothing. Nothing I say. So we just got to go to this next area. From what I can tell, this game is fairly linear. I say fairly. Head into the Barrens, yes. But you do have these little like dialogue sections in the middle here. So you can pan the camera by holding the right mouse button or using WASD keys. Continue. Game autosaved. Okay, my stash is around the corner in the alley. Now we can talk to a few people first. Does the bus stop here? Nope, it's the Barrens. Nothing stops here. Let's see what you guys have to say. Hi, Sarah. How you doing? Her clothes may be dirty, but this woman is far from downtrodden. Hey, that's not my business, but I wouldn't go that way. What's going on? Some Halloweeners stirring up trouble again. She points to the south. They rode in this morning on those fancy bikes, set up camp in the old street markets. They've been marching up and down the street all day, shaking down anyone that wanders past. Okay. Typical. Well, odds are these are the guys we're after. Sounds like a friendly bunch. Are you going to be safe out here? You think I'm dumb enough to get caught out in the open by one of those assholes? Nah, I know the streets like the back of my hand. Worry about your own skin. Thanks for the heads up. Null sweat. Groovy. You don't actually have anything to say for us right now. But let's go ahead and get his drop. He actually has stuff here, so let's grab it. And open it. What you got? Hidden in the garbage strewn alley is a high-tech safe with a mag card reader in the front of it. Open it with Jake's mag card. With a smooth hiss, the safe opens to reveal a collection of gear. It's a perfect match for your skills. So, yeah, you take the gear. What did we actually get? Oh, we got a Sony and a basic medkit. And another basic medkit. So we've got stuff. Okay, so the enemies are going to go first. They're going to come after us. Oh, I like how we immediately equipped it. Yeah, the Sony thing is a piece of gear. So you're going to take him down. Hopefully. There you go. And you are going to take him all the way down. And shoot him. Not even bothering with cover right now. And do you actually have... You do. Let's scope him. There you go. Just drop him. And then we heal up after battle. So welcome to the Barrens. Guess I'll need to find a new spot to hide my gear. Good dead drops are so hard to find. Well, at least they're too dumb to break my maglock. Now that you've got some gear, let's go deal with those Halloweeners. You may notice that I did get a new item there. Let's go ahead and go over to our equipment. Yes, we got a Sony CTY 360, the first deck made for Shadowrunners. Simple, street-ready, nearly indestructible. So, yeah, it's got... I don't know what programs it has on it, but we can now do hacking and stuff like that. Not that we really need to use it right now. I wish I had something... I wish I could stash that in my inventory. I don't think there is a way to, though. So, let's go ahead and keep just going, I guess. So, we need to get some revenge on the Halloweeners. This guy has something to say now, though. Ooh, he has something to say. Okay. The man before you appears well-mannered but nervous. Excuse me, ma'am. I don't know you, but you look like you can handle yourself in a fight. We need some help. What's your problem? Some thugs are shaking down the market we've set up here. It's been getting worse lately. I don't think we can afford to pay them anymore, but no one will stand up to them, and the Lone Star isn't about to get involved. How many of them are there, and how much are you paying? I think there's only 2 of them right now. I can't talk about price, but Mr. James will reward you fairly. Well, my current client is pretty patient. Where are they? Where are they? Or... My current client is pretty patient. Where are they? Okay. Oh, thank you. Just keep heading north. You'll see it at the end of the street. Okie trying to remember where everything is, because... I remember this first part kind of clearly. Commerce is like a weed taking root in the cracks and crevices of the world wherever it can. A small street market has flourished here amidst crumbling buildings in the Redmond Barrens. But, yeah... I'm not going to remember things as we get further in, because I remember this part mainly because, well, I did a test recording here not too long ago. We barely have anything left. So let's go ahead and talk to the head thug. Okay. The thug attempts to use his bulk and hideous breath to intimidate the shopkeeper. The old woman is holding firm, but you can see the thug's patience fading fast, and he looks like he's about to start breaking things. Who the hell are you? Let's see... Bet your mom's real proud of you right now. I ain't never heard that before. I don't see a badge, so why don't you mind your own? Business. Dusting you is going to get me paid. I knew you were just looking to cause static. Dash, ice this lady. No. Ouch. Yeah, you run off to cover. She's gonna come up and... Oh, she's got spells. Groovy. Let's see, what do we have? We've got full auto. 5 attacks with 1 round that do half a normal damage. This one is 2 attacks in 1 action that increase the chance of critical. Uses 5 bullets. Yeah, let's go for that one. Let's go for you first. Oh, we missed with the second shot. Oh, you didn't get to move. Oh, darn. Do you actually have anything else besides just a pistol? No, of course not. So we'll drop you, and we'll shoot you in the knee. You gonna cast another spell here? No, you're healing yourself. Okay. Okay, time for you to go down. Speak with the bullied merchant. What do you have? Okay, we got Karma 1. I cannot thank you enough. I hate to see bloodshed, but those men would not take no for an answer. We simply want to make our way in the world. Shop full few Nguyen. It's the least we can do. Take the Nguyen. Okay, so we got 48. That's a little bit of money, I guess. But I think that might be a good point to call it another episode. We've gotten through 2 battles. We've gotten a little bit of story, and I think the next part we have one more thing to check. Let's check one more thing before I go out there. Do we have any bits of info? Don't want them to spot us yet. I think there is another guy down here. Is there? Yes. Okay. I was right. Vlad. Okay, as you approach, the man sizes you up. You can see the age-old fight-or-flight equation running behind his drug-clouded eyes. Beneath the track marks on his arms, you see a set of tattoos that indicate he is, or at least once was, a shaman. Hey man, you okay? Yes, no, I saw something. It's going to kill me. Okay. Calm down, I'm Glitch. What's your name? My name is Vlad. Vlad, those are some nice tattoos. Are you a shaman? The word shaman strikes a chord. He seems to shake off some of the mental cobwebs. Yes, I am a shaman. I thought so, Vlad. What did you see? Yes, I saw something. The other night I saw a spirit so dark, so alien that... Vlad trails off and shudders. Where did you see this spirit? Just across the street from the Seamstresses Union. It's gone now, Vlad. Thank you. I think you're right. I feel better now. More whole. Now I think I need some sleep. Okay, so he's gonna go do that. But with that, we're gonna call it an episode. If you guys enjoyed this, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time on Shadowrun Returns. Bye.